This podcast is intended for mature audiences only. Listener discretion is advised, as the content may include strong language, adult themes, and topics not suitable for younger listeners.
This podcast has no affiliation with any sports leagues or sports programs discussed on the show. The views expressed are those of the host and the guest, and do not necessarily reflect the views of any affiliated organizations. Enjoy the show.
I did see a thing on the Viking subreddit. A guy serious. He's like, we need Colin Kaepernick to come out of retirement and replace J.J. McCarthy.
He's so bad.
Like,
He's so bad. I was so right. He is so bad at
it's
football.
so bad.
I can't believe he came out with that corny shit where he said he calls himself 9. That is the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. Tommy, you also were number 9. Did you ever think, I'm going to go tell people this is my identity?
I didn't. The thought never crossed my mind. Do I want to be bullied more? Do I not wake up in enough torment that I want people to have more ammunition to make fun of me? That never crosses my fucking mind.
All right, guys, welcome to Blitz the Book. This is the episode for November 28th. We hope
29th.
everyone... 29th. Ooh. That's a little slip up by me. We hope everyone did have a good Thanksgiving, got everything they needed on Black Friday. We have a pretty good slate of games, a little less NFL than normal because now we have had a couple games on Thursday and a Friday game.
Yeah, Black Friday, Amazon really stepped up their game. They put out a football game, basketball, and I think they even had some tennis.
Amazon, I do kind of like Amazon's pregame and stuff is good
Oh, yeah.
with like Ryan Fitzpatrick and stuff. So like I like the variety because I mean I still like the Monday Night Football guys like Boog, Jason Kelsey,
Definitely not Mark Sanchez.
and then like the NBC one's fine. Mike Tirico's kind of cool. And then
Monday Night Football with the
I prefer
Mannings.
Fox pregame on Sundays over CBS.
I can't watch CBS. CBS fucking blows on the Xbox app. I guess there's Paramount, but
Yeah, but
I like Prime because it's already included with your Prime membership.
Yeah.
It's not like you have to get a separate streaming
and
service.
everyone has Prime because Amazon is essential to life anymore.
Yeah, which sucks. I mean, yeah, Jeff Bezos is gonna be a trillionaire, own the world and stuff, but I really not like paying shipping when I get shit shipped to my house.
Do you think his ex-wife, is just donating ironically to piss him off? Like she's a white lady, she just donated millions and I think hundreds of millions of dollars to HBC schools. What if she's just like, I'm gonna do everything to piss him off? Jeff Bezos obviously looks like a fucking white clone that someone made.
Oh,
Give
yeah.
the hair.
Like Lex Luthor, if he was like more racist and shorter.
Yeah. So you're probably like, what if he just hates black people so much and she's just like, I'm gonna give all your money to black people.
He definitely. Oh, what was that one NBA coach? Oh, that was like, don't you dare date a black guy.
Oh, it was the owner,
That was, yeah,
Sterling,
yeah.
Donald Sterling.
Donald Sterling. Yeah, he's pulling a. This may be a retelling of the Ronald Sterling story. Wouldn't that be something? But you know, good for those black colleges. They don't always get a lot of attention and money like NC, AT&T.
Yeah, they made headlines with that band director.
Oh
talking
yeah.
about those fat girls needing some Ozempic. Well, he said that the halftime was sponsored by Ozempic. If it was sponsored by Ozempic, dum-dum, they'd be a little bit smaller than that.
No kidding. We've all seen
Those girls
drama.
don't look like they do Ozempic. They look like they don't do Ozempic.
Well, that would make sense. He's saying Ozempic is sponsoring it because those are the people that need it most. Skinny people don't need Ozempic. They're marketing to fat people. So it's like, hey, fat people, here's Ozempic.
Let's go ahead and get the Blitz the Book. We're going to start with college football. We will see you guys there. All right, guys, we are going to start college football. Here we go. First game we are going to go to is number 5, Texas Tech, coming in at 10-1, versus the WVU Mountaineers in Morgantown. They're 4-7. They've played above their cut in some games. Looks like
They have.
general population aren't taking the Mountaineers here. We've seen a 4-point line move
Yeah.
since open. Matchup predictor is 91.5% Texas Tech. The rest is people who live in West Virginia. And when we go to the statistics, Texas Tech has had the same quarterback all year, which is something we'll give that to Mountaineers. They have not. They've had a lot of injuries. Texas Tech is better everywhere statistically. Tommy, where are you leaning on this one?
Now, I will say, Texas Tech is faltering in one stat that WVU beats them at.
The amount of interceptions?
Okay, I take that back. There's one positive stat WVU is beating Texas Tech at. They both played the same opponent this year. Both of them lost to it. WVU had the better performance. Texas Tech is 10-1 with one loss to Arizona State in Arizona State. with the state of Arizona.
Kenny Dillingham's a hell of a coach.
Arizona State beat Texas Tech 26-22, whereas WVU lost 25-23. A 2-point to a 4-point difference. I definitely think Texas Tech wins this game. I could not be more certain about anything. I think two things will happen on Saturday when this happens. The sun will rise from the east, and Texas Tech will win this game. I can guarantee two things on Saturday. Now, do they cover a 21 spread, 20.5, 3 scores? The problem is the Mountaineers.
It's senior night, too. I think.
The WVU knows how to punch up. They can beat Houston at home.
You're taking 24.5, by the way.
24.5, that's right. I'm looking at an updated line.
Mountaineers are the favorite at 24. 25.
You know, WVU does not really get beat by 25 points.
Texas Tech, I don't know if I feel the over either, because Texas Tech is their best part of their team is their defense. I don't know if WVU will get points on them, but WVU's defense isn't the absolute worst. They're getting a little bit of grit to them. If they could just slow down Texas Tech, you might be able to see a cover and under. Or WVU cover the points.
The really big factor is being at home. I'm going to take WVU to cover plus 24.5.
I'm going to go ahead and match that, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to lock in the under at 53.5.
Yeah. I don't know about that, but I'm going to stick with covering the spread.
All right, then we will move on to the next game.
All right.
All right, guys, we are going to one of the biggest rivalries in college football, one of the most hilarious rivalries recently. Ohio State coming in at 11-0, number 1 in the country, versus 18 Michigan Wolverines, 9-2 in Ann Arbor. Ohio State Buckeyes are coming in as a minus 9.5 favorite. They came in at a minus 11.5. Over under 44.5. Money line is minus 425 to Ohio State, plus 320 to Michigan. Tommy, Michigan has been here before, and they've done extremely well here before, being the underdog. They should not beat this way better powerhouse Ohio State team from the pundits. I would never. They've been here before. I don't think they're shaking in their boots at all for this game.
No.
I'm taking Michigan here. I'm taking Michigan. I take what has actually happened in real life. Michigan has not. Ryan Day has not beat Michigan.
No, it's been years.
In his career at Ohio State, has not beat Michigan. I don't think that Saturday will be the first day. I'm going Michigan to win plus 320. I'm not going for the money or cover. I'm going for the throat.
I agree. And faithful listeners, if you've been watching this program, you know we're not shy about our hate for Ohio State. And while I do feel it is earned and deserved, there are those that disagree. They think Ohio State is a quality program that has a lot to offer the sports world.
Those guys piss me off.
And those people are wrong. And here at ParlayorDie Studios, we are men of conviction, of action.
True character.
Golden gods. And right now...
And we're humble.
Very humble. Michigan has not shown their best game this season. They saved the best for last. Michigan has not even begun to peak. And when they start to peak, they will peak all over the place. You will know when they are peaking. And in this game right here, I don't think Ohio State has a fucking prayer. This is the one game all year long I look forward to because I become a Michigan fan. I had my hopes early crushed with Texas losing. I thought they were going to come in, first ranked, beat the shit out of Ohio State, and I was wrong. Arch Manning's a bum. Out of here. And the rest of the season, they played these scrubs, so you can't fucking rely on that. But Michigan, the Wolverines, hold the hope of a nation. John F. Kennedy once stood before the country and said, "Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country." I stand here before you and say, ask not what you can expect from Michigan. Ask, what can Michigan expect on game day? And they can expect our love, support, and to thrash fucking Ohio State. The money line, plus 320, is the easiest money that's ever been made. If you stood on the side of the fucking street and threw out fucking dollar bills at passerbyers, it wouldn't be a guarantee of a lock as this. Take plus 320. That's all I'm going to say. Make my peace.
I thought JFK's most famous quote was, "What's that now?
Hey, did I got a gun up there? Yeah.
We have the Oregon Ducks coming in as the 7th ranked in the country, 10-1 against the Washington Huskies, a old Pac-12 rival, new Big Ten rival. They're coming in at 8-3 as the home team. Not as far of a travel for Oregon fans, I will say that, if they want to go. Not, it's like one state over.
Yeah.
Versus, half of their games are on the other side of the country. And they have no access to an airport either, so that makes life rough. 4-hour drive from the campus to get to an airport.
Holy Christ.
Yeah.
Fuck
I don't want to speak that into existence. Can you imagine there's not more school shootings there?
I'm shocked.
It takes like a minute to get there. Don't think about it. Let's not speak that into existence. Oregon, put the guns down. Keep them down.
Yeah.
They've been down, I guess. Then that's not been a problem there. There's some different people out there in Oregon, I'll tell you what.
I've never been to Oregon. I don't know.
Chael Sonnen's from Oregon.
Who?
Chael Sonnen, former UFC champion.
Oh.
Fought Anderson Silva once.
Okay.
The best there ever was, if you hear him say it. He shot quite the wrestling promos for his UFC fights. They were pretty good. But yeah, I'm going to go Oregon here. They dropped it 1 point to -6.5 for you. I feel like that's where I'd want to be anyway, is to have... I always like to have a touchdown as a win, if I can, if that's an option.
As long as it's one score, yeah.
Yeah. When I get over that's when I start to get nervous, because they are also an 8-3 team, which their competition is probably a little less, but they're on the Big Ten. But I'm going to go Oregon here, -6.5. Matchup predictor is going 75.1 to Oregon, 24.9 to Washington State. The statistics here are pretty close, honestly. Not as many touchdowns. He has more yards for Washington State does. Same amount of picks. Running backs are semi in the same ballpark, although Washington's running back had to take a lot more runs, 40 more runs to be still 70 yards less.
Yeah.
I think Oregon's been doing that a lot to kind of control tempo of the game. Usually they're a hurry-up offense. But if you're not scoring every time, the hurry-up offense fucks you because you're just giving the ball back quicker to the other team.
Yeah.
I think they've been trying to execute more of a running game. Noah Whittington sprung one on the last game where like 6 guys tried to tackle him. I thought he was going to be stopped and then he just took off out of the pack again. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Cool.
He's kind of hitting a stride a little bit. Sadiq has been a good tight end for us all year. I think that we got this one. If it's 6.5, that's clean. -6.5 to Oregon.
Yeah, I gotta completely fucking agree. I am shocked. I know it's rivalry week and that plays a big factor into it, but I'm saying Oregon -6.5 is nuts. How low it is with the competition that Washington has been losing to and playing. It is astounding.
See, and if I'm being a statistical person, knowing what's about to happen with the big college playoff, Oregon's best spot is to be right here, and they can win still and not change what needs to happen. So Ohio State, even if they lose like we predicted, they fall to 11-1.
Oh yeah.
Which would be tied with Oregon. They have the head-to-head win, so they would advance to the championship. So although we don't play for a Big Ten championship, we don't risk losing again before the playoffs, which is our best chance of making the playoffs.
That's big.
Because if we go the thing again, or if we went to the championship again and take a loss and drop to 10-2, I think our likeliness to make the tournament drops significantly.
Possibly, but I just think Oregon is already I know if they go with 11-2. I think 11-2. I think they still make it. I get what you're saying.
But right now it's looking like Indiana versus Ohio State for the Big Ten championship.
Yeah, who the fuck knows what the NCAA thinks when they create their playoff brackets. But I do think Oregon covers here. I think that's a no-brainer.
We'll lock that up. Go Ducks. Go Ducks.
I know that's a chicken dance, but I still like it. Okay.
LSU versus Oklahoma Sooners. LSU is coming in plus 10.5. Favorite or underdog because they don't have a coach. Over/unders -36.5. Oklahoma or LSU's plus 340 underdog. I think all of that is true, except I would personally, the favorite is toward LSU. I would buy myself 1 point as Oklahoma. 1 down. Because like I said in the last one, I don't like betting on 2 scores. But if I am, have it be the least amount 2 scores can give you, and that's 10 points.
So you want 9.5?
I want 9.5. You're probably around -120 to -135 on those odds. That's what I want. Over/under sketchy because I could definitely see under 36, but 36 isn't a lot of points.
No, it's not.
But Oklahoma is a very defensive team. If LSU is struggling offensively, I think that's going to be a big issue for LSU putting up any points on their end. And John Mateer's done all right. I think I'm still thinking about a broken hand issue. That's clearly not an issue because he's played for 4 weeks since then.
Yeah.
But obviously, that's not an issue that I'm just putting on him because it's not bothering him. So, I mean, I guess he's really also wanting to put on great performances because I think he might be on the edge of top 5 of actually getting invited to the Heisman ceremony. He's up there.
Okay, yeah. He should be part of that conversation. I agree.
So, I think they're going to put on a good performance here. LSU's been up. I love the program, the team. They got some cool stuff. They got like a live tiger that's at every game. It's pretty fucking dope. But right now they don't have a coach, and they didn't look impressive when they had a coach.
No.
So I think Oklahoma here plus or minus 9.5 all day.
I've got a parlay. I'm going to take Oklahoma money line because that 10.5 does scare me. Same reason it scares you. But I'm going to couple it with over 36.5. Just because this is either a Oklahoma puts up 35 points and Tigers kick 1 field goal, or it's an even bout of 20-something each. And I just really like the over for this because it's so low. If it was 40, wouldn't touch it, but 36.5, I'm coupling that with the money line.
Yeah, you'd probably end up around plus 130 because we're at minus 450 with it.
No, with the over, it'd probably bring me to minus like 2-something.
Well, no, because you'll get the lower of the two. So it's minus 115 and then increased very incrementally with a 5-1 bet.
Gotcha. So it'd probably be minus 105.
Yeah, I think you might cross the plus. I think you might be plus 110 to 130.
Oh, you never know. Look at that, everyone.
And that's a bet that you should have a lot more confidence in too, because they just have to win.
Exactly.
And points to be scored, which is what we all want to see. We want to see the fucking points on the board.
Okay.
A battle for Tennessee. A lot of in-state rivalries here. Hatfields, McCoys in every fucking state that half is one. We are going to go the 14 Vandy. Vandy. The Vanderbilt Vandals. Vanderbilt Vandals, 9-2, 14. Versus the number 20 Tennessee Volunteers.
Commodores. They are the Vanderbilt Commodores.
I was way off. Vandals is better. They should go by that.
Right? Who the fuck? No.
Commodores, that sucks.
So this one's tough because Vanderbilt is ranked higher, but I do believe Tennessee's a better team.
Oh, it was right in front of my face right there. Vanderbilt Commodores.
Ha!
The spread has went up a point. Not a spread, total over under. Total points.
Vanderbilt, they're
shut up in there.
Vanderbilt coming off 2 losses or 2 big wins against Auburn, Kentucky, but lost to 17 Texas. Whereas Tennessee, we're looking off a win against Arizona or against Arkansas and a big loss against Georgia. They played 3 weeks ago. Texas Vanderbilt. Texas squeaked out 34-31. Texas at home. So they're used to playing tough people. I want to say Vanderbilt. I really do, which is crazy. I want to take Vanderbilt plus 3.5.
Vanderbilt plus 3.5. Yep, I'm going to follow you on that one. Tennessee just hasn't shown me a lot this year. Every time I believed in them, they've let me down. Similarly, the Commodores as well. You could say that. I'm going with Vandy here to win. Plus 135. Plus 135. I'm going plus 135. We'll lock in.
Oh, you're in money line. Okay.
Yeah, plus 130. Plus 3.5 is the lock. I'm going plus 135 money line.
I like it. I love it. I want some more of it.
No.
Yeah, 22.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
What's this called? The Iron Bowl.
A game that always pisses off Alabama because ESPN loves to play that one fuck up kick. Yeah, they love playing it and it always pisses them the fuck off. We have number 10 Alabama 9-2 versus our 5-6 Auburn War Eagles. Auburn, 2 mascots, War Eagle and Tiger. Jay, do you think that matters against these elephants of the Roll Tides?
I think that Auburn, is on the coaching search as well, which 5-6 they should be. This game has always been one of those games that Alabama has to think twice, but they should never have to think twice because statistically they're always outmatching Auburn, except for when they had Cam Newton, which was how many years ago, or Bo Nixon is like freshman year. So they've never been on the same level, but they've had to be hesitant because they have fucked up in the past with Auburn. I guess a lot of the in-state rivalry stuff does get to them and invokes an emotional play out of Auburn. So I'm definitely thinking here Alabama money line. And that's because I think if Alabama coach, he is going to have every old person praying to God, and they really believe in God, those old folk. They will be praying to God that he spends eternity in hell if they lose another game.
Yeah.
There were redneck assholes down there in Alabama that when he lost the first game of the season, they were like, if I win the lotto, I'm paying Alabama to fire him.
Yeah.
Like, if you lose a third game this regular season, they will be praying to God to strip your soul from your body in this earth and lock it in the depths of hell.
Yeah.
So you don't want that to fucking happen. I think he's on a hot seat when at any other school he would not be on a hot seat for this record. I'm going Alabama minus 240 on not that juicy of a line at minus 240, but it's where I feel safe.
I am taking great points, fantastic points. Can't argue with it. I'm going opposite. I'm going Bama minus 6.5 for kind of similar logic. They need this win. This is imperative to the coaching staff and the fucking structure of Alabama. Alabama's coming off a loss to recuperated Oklahoma 23-21. Auburn, bowl contention. They're in the weeds. They need this win too. I think Bama is the better team. I think this year, more than anything, you're really seeing the post-Saban era of Alabama picking up the pieces and showing that without the head coach, they still have the offensive coordinator, the defensive coordinator. That's still an A-plus fucking team.
Saban still has an office at the facility.
Does he really?
That he shows up to every day.
Really?
Yeah, and does work out of.
Doing what?
I don't know.
Preparing for fucking Fox?
Yeah, I guess. And he shows up on the Pat McAfee show on Thursdays. He also owns car lots. Why don't you have an office at the car lot?
But Bama has just been on a fucking murking streak this year, beating Georgia, Vandy, Tennessee. I know they had their losses. You want to throw up the Florida State? I get it. Florida State beat them the semicolons. But after that semicolon, there's a whole sentence of them beating the shit out of other better teams.
Yeah, they definitely stepped out of where they were.
If you're getting Bama at a single score...
They beat Georgia.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. You cannot take... I personally do not think you can take the Wolverine upset along with the Auburn upset in the same weekend. I just do not think it happens. I think lightning won't strike twice. Bama to cover, one single score.
I like the bet. I'm going to stick with money line, which makes that the lock of the parlay or the game.
You betcha.
Bama money line minus 245, 240. Maybe a parlay piece if you don't want. All right, guys, and we have the final game of the week for us is Marshall University at home taking on Georgia Southern, who is 5-6. Both teams are 5-6, and it's a 5-6 bowl. I wish they were both 6-7.
6-7.
Which is crazy. If Marshall wins this and makes a bowl game and then loses, their whole season will be 6-7.
Or 6-7. Or do you think they're going to get bowl eligible and everyone's going to fucking transfer again?
You never know. It's happened once. It just feels like that wound is still open, possibly.
Yeah.
You hope that they don't. I don't think we had a good enough season for anyone to be like, let's go get their players. I think that's how it should be looked at, but I don't know. Some people just need players, I guess.
Yeah, like Southern fucking Miss.
Yeah.
Don't take any bum. That being said, Jay, Marshall is opening up with a 9.5-point favorite at home. I don't believe it. I think
like it.
I like Marshall money line. I'm gonna stick with it.
Yeah, play safe here. Maybe pair it with the last game, Alabama Marshall. Little parlay there.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Minus 340 and minus 240. You probably land in the 100s plus minus 100s.
Yeah, that might get you like 150.
Yeah, minus 150. Put a little bit of money on there for something you believe is going to happen. But after that collapse last week, I don't feel honestly, probably shouldn't feel that confident in a money line bet. It was the worst fourth quarter collapse I've seen since the Cardinals week 2.
Oh shit!
Or the week that was it week 2?
Lost to the Titans.
No, it might have been later than week 2 because I don't think the Titans won their second game.
No, it was like week 4 or something.
Yeah, but Cardinals losing to the Titans. That was the biggest clown show. I'm definitely I believe Marshall's gonna win here. We need the win to become bowl eligible. So do they. But I think being at home, we have a good record at the Joan. Just pray to God that they don't fumble the fucking football so many fucking times.
They love fucking fumbling, don't they?
It was like, here, have the ball.
Oh, I got a pin on my shirt.
Here, have the ball, please. Please, take the ball.
Please, mister.
Please. Yeah, they don't give me a lot of confidence here. I am going to be a homer. I'm taking them minus 340 for that reason. I think we're going to go ahead and become bowl eligible, and I hope that the players stay. I hope that they get to go to the bowl game and get free gifts. Normally, they're bombarded with gifts. And
like a PS4 or something.
Yeah, and I'm sure they're probably not so they get money and stuff for going. Like, have a good time. You deserve it. You just played a 12-game season. Enjoy yourself.
I don't know why you wouldn't go, especially when they get like the Pop-Tart Bowl or something fun.
Yeah, like I remember one year, a friend of mine was on the team, Josh Brown. He said that they got like free PlayStations when they got there. Like they just fucking handed out PlayStations to the whole team.
Damn.
Like, and that was like when the PlayStation like 3 came out or whatever.
Yeah, I knew one guy. They said the school bought them like nice leather recliners and stuff. Had like the cup holders and shit on them.
Yeah, that's just have a good time. Go. I don't know why you wouldn't go. What's waiting 2 more weeks to tell somebody that you're entering the transfer portal?
Do you not like playing football?
Some of these guys, I think, don't like playing football.
It seems like it.
Like you have to what's the fucking Nico last year tried to charge them extra because he said he was only paid for the season, not paid for a postseason. You should be pumped to be in the fucking postseason, you idiot.
That's what you work for.
Yeah, and you're acting like, no, this is just more work. Yeah, it is more work for glory, you stupid fuck.
God.
So that's why we don't like Nico. Let's go on to where the league that plays like men every week.
Yep.
Because it's their fucking job, and they love playing football, and they love what football has done for them financially.
Yep.
Because they're mature adults. Let's talk about that league. We're going into the NFL next. That is coming right up.
Stick around.
Whoop. All right, guys. We are going to start with the best league in sports, in my personal opinion. But I do love all of them, but it's just A1.
That's right. We have the Lingerie Football League.
You cannot forget about them. Them girls work so hard. Off season, pre-game, getting ready. They have the hardest job in sports, and it's looking that damn sexy for a whole 4 quarters.
Coaches in the NFL want their players to work so hard they're puking. Lingerie League, they're puking every day to stay skinny, to fit those uniforms. And do you think they just want it more?
I think they just want victory more. And just, God, they're such good athletes, and their team pictures are good. I love their team pictures.
Those post-game showers together, I'm sure, are electric.
It's the only sports team that I buy the calendar every year. I buy the calendar every year, hang it on my refrigerator, so I can see it every time I go to the refrigerator, which is often.
See, which is strange, because I bought this coming up year 2026, the Caitlin Clark lesbian pants calendar. Every year, every month, it's a different picture of Caitlin Clark in lesbian pants.
Like the blue jeans up to their damn nipples?
Yeah, you get it. I'm very excited. March, it's supposed to be like fucking up here.
Just got a whole calendar of lesbian butts and jeans. Speaking of lesbian jeans, the Commanders are playing the Denver Broncos in Washington. Mark asked me to go to this game. I said I would not go with him because I'm not paying my good hard-earned money to watch him be happy again. I've already did that once with Devin.
Yeah.
Tommy, we're 8-3. Let's go ahead and click into this game a little bit.
Yeah.
Minus 6.5 to the Denver Broncos. They're 9-2. I think they're number 1 in the AFC. No, maybe the Patriots are. I think Patriots might be. They're at 1 or 2, which is a great spot to be at any point in the league. Minus 340 on the money line. Over under 43.5. Denver has a great defense, and ours sucks.
Broncos are number 1 in the AFC West. Ahead of the Chargers, Chiefs, Raiders.
Which is except the Raiders, but the rest of those teams are really good.
Yeah, Chargers are still in it.
J.K. Dobbins is on IR. That's crazy because I told Marky Mark the other day that we have nothing to lose and that we could then hit their best players, causing them to be out the rest of the season. He's already on IR. He heard about it.
There you go. Hit the rest of them.
Hit the rest of them. I was like, it's a damn shame if Bo Nix never played football again.
Now, isn't...
Be a damn shame, huh?
Isn't Jalen Daniels back this week?
Jaden Daniels, he's been practicing. He said he's back on a FaceTime that I saw on the internet that was not AI through Brandon Ayuk, who videoed it, I guess.
Weird.
But Adam Schefter goes out on ESPN today, says that he is practicing already this week, but it's very unlikely that he plays in the game. Personally, I would not play him because the Denver Broncos have the best rushing defense in the league. They have the most sacks, which is the more times he's going to get hit in a game when he's trying to come back from an injury.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it. I would set him. Let his pride kind of hit him for a second. But he posted a lot of Instagram things last night that I saw that were all like, we're on God's time. God's got the time. It's going to be my time soon. Like very motivational to the point where he's like, you're about to see me play again.
I'm pretty sure Raiders also post those videos on Instagram when they're going like 140 miles per hour in a residential zone.
Yeah, that's why they rack at 140.
I'll be honest with you, Jay. I'm taking Broncos money line because the Broncos are 6-0 at home this year. But I don't like that 9.5 though because this is a potential trap game. Denver knows they've clinched it They're 9-2. They can take a loss, recuperate, rest J.K. Dobbins. They're not going to rush, obviously, as much. I just see it a low-scoring game. What's the over-under?
It's low. I was thinking over because of it. 43.5. I'm thinking over.
Man, I'm thinking under 43.5.
We'll
Plus-
split there because I'm going to go over on that. I'm not going money line or anything. I'm going to root for my team to win,
Okay.
but we'll leave it at that.
Okay.
Just a rooting effort.
So you're not betting on this at all?
No, over.
Oh, over.
Yeah, I'm not taking a winner loser.
Alrighty. You heard it here. We are split on this one.
Next up, we have a seemingly poop game. San Fran versus Cleveland. In Cleveland, Shadussi, his second squad game announced starting. I guess this is... I'm still going to say he's a racist, Kevin Stefanski. He did not seem pumped that they won a game with Shador as their quarterback. He damn near thanked everyone on the team, and then at the end goes, oh yeah, and also thank you, Shador. Like, the throwaway name he said, didn't give him a game ball for his first game ever win, and they haven't had a quarterback at the Browns win their first game since 1995.
Yeah.
30 years ago. He's not happy, but I think he was in a spot where Dylan Gabriel, I don't think's won as the quarterback. Maybe one game in 4 or 5 weeks. So, how do you defend, how would you defend being yeah, Shador won us a game, but we're going to go back to Dylan? They would definitely be calling you the racist.
Yeah. You would have to have...
You would out yourself, Dragon Master Stefanski.
Grand Dragon.
Grand Dragon Wizard Stefanski.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I want to be a hater too, but he had a hell of a fucking game for his opening one where he actually got to play with the starters. The 49ers, of course, coming off a massive win against possibly the best team in the league. Fluke win, so it's hard to judge. I know they were injured.
Brock Purdy looking a little shaky, and then that is one thing that the Cleveland Browns, you cannot argue either. There's no argument. Their defense is legitimate.
Yes. That's the only thing that's kept them...
One of the best in the league.
Last 3 or 4 years. One of the best defenses, yeah.
Brock Purdy struggled last night a little bit with Carolina. I think the amount of pressure he's going to be under from their line, Myles Garrett, and how good the cornerbacks are holding up for Cleveland, that may be a hell day for him. I think they may be calling for Mac Jones to be coming back after.
I would. I think Mac Jones is a better guy anyway. That's me.
I might go here Cleveland cover.
Okay.
4.5. Yep, I'm going to go to that.
I'm going to take 49ers money line because I do see a win. I do see a scenario where they're down at half, put Big Mac Jones in, and he has that special sauce to squeak out a win at the end, even overtime.
Dami is a Big Mac fan.
Because San Fran still has not clinched playoffs. They're still in the wild card look, and they need all the wins they can get.
Are you a Big Mac fan or are you a Big Mac fan?
I'm a Big Mac fan. I do like the sauce. I like the sandwich.
Okay, you got what I was trying to with the stops. I was like, did I stop long enough, or to be Big Mac is the combo there?
I do like a Big Mac. I like when they have those super ass Big Macs. Remember those?
Oh yeah, those were the grand. It was like a family of. There's the little baby Big Mac for children, and there was the Big Mac, and then the grand Big Mac. That's what it was called. That's why I thought of it as a family.
I love the Grand Mac. I thought it was great.
Yeah, it was so good. That sauce is fantastic.
You remember back in 2015, 2016, they had the family boxes. It was McDonald's best thing ever.
I think they realized they were just making a lot of people fat because people were taking the family boxes as a personal challenge.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was great.
The first, I remember that was a trend on, I guess, Reels or whatever, or not Reels, but Vine back then was if you could eat the 50-piece nuggets by yourself in one sitting.
Yeah.
I remember going to try. I think I got to 30 and got very sick.
That's a lot of nuggets.
That's a lot of nuggets. All right, for the next game, we have a game that will be underwhelming, to say the least. We have the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Tennessee Titans. I'll say with Trevor Lawrence starting on the opposite team, the Tennessee Titans will not have caught as many balls as a collective team as they are going to catch from Trevor Lawrence on Sunday. He is a interception machine. He threw 3 in the last game.
So did Purdy.
He just loves keeping the other team in the game, I think.
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence is the ultimate gamer. He's I just need it to be competitive, even if we lose. But I'm not taking 6.5 Jaguars here.
Fuck no.
I
will take the money line because I'm not betting on Tennessee to win a game this year.
Under is significantly low because I almost want to be the under, but that's almost
41.5. The Jags did put up 27-24 against the Cardinals. But they left it to 41 points even, 35-6 win against the Chargers. The Jags can't play. If they can beat Justin Herbert...
It's very Jekyll and Hyde with the Jaguars.
Yeah.
Jacksonville. This is at Tennessee, so no Jacksonville.
I'm taking Jacksonville money line. I'm going to lock it in before I convince myself to do something bad.
I'm going to go. I don't think Tennessee's going to win a game, but they're just so bad. I'm going to go Jacksonville minus 360 as well. We'll make that the lock. And make it a parlay piece because that is not great odds.
What are you taking?
But it's the only place we feel comfortable. Jacksonville money line.
Okay. I mean, Tennessee is 0-6 at home. Okay, this one is an illusion. We have the Houston Texans 6-5 against Indianapolis 8-3. The spread is 4.5 because the Colts blew a massive lead. They were up 20 points to the Chiefs.
19, but yeah.
19. Yeah, take Indy to cover this one. They're at home. You got to beat up fucking Texans with C.J. Stroud, an Ohio State quarterback. Need I say more? I will say more.
He's out.
He's out. Fantastic.
I guess they could play, but they have it as doubtful.
I'm taking the Colts. They need a recovery win after that loss. Jonathan Taylor didn't score last, and he needed it. I think they score. Jonathan Taylor, anytime touchdown score, along with spread 4.5.
I'm going to go under 44.5 here. I think they both have good defenses. I think it's going to be who can score is going to win this game. Who can get just enough points to win. So that's what I'm going to go with here. I'm kind of betting into that. Under 44.5. You never know because Davis Mills went out and fucking beat the Bills.
He did.
So you just never know. If he plays, he could get a win out of the Colts because
he could.
I think he's 2-0 as the starter.
I think you're messing up because that was a Thursday night football game, and Thursdays nights are a bad indicator of skill.
I'm going to still stay under 44.5. Not going to pick a win and lose. I guess I know where I'm going with it, I guess.
Yep.
I feel like this is also like a grade A game for Miami being like having to face on Monday. Like, is he going to be fired? Mike McDaniel being fired. Like, it's the perfect game. Like, you lost to the Saints, though. Like,
they can just
doesn't matter if you won 2 games in a row like you just did. You lose this game, and all that goodwill that you gained has been erased.
Did you see who the Saints are looking at for a kicker?
Yeah, Justin Tucker. It was a tryout.
Justin Tucker.
They had an open tryout, which is crazy. They should have called me in.
Yeah, I would have loved to have known about that. I would have driven down to New Orleans and tried.
I would be. Think about it. You can go in the history books. I'd be the first kicker in history to have a decent-sized cock. The first one.
That's a recorded stat.
Yeah. Well, the first one. He said it.
We're not telling you the exact size, but we are telling you he was the first one to register above 5 inches.
Yeah. Voice.
So yes. ABC. ABC News. Yes. Is that hard or placid? Good question. Hard.
Hard. He did get hard. Said he preferred it that way.
We only measure our quarterbacks when they are fucking rock hard, as they should be in the game.
Yeah. Fucking Ocho Cinco used to take the boner pills before.
Didn't he make a comment about him running with 3 legs?
Yeah. What a guy. All right, so yeah, we are going to pick the New Orleans Saints versus Miami Dolphins. New Orleans is 2-9. Miami is 4-7. Just like Miami, this segment is sponsored by boner pills. Have you retired and still want to have sex? Here's some boner pills. All right. Also brought to you by Tommy's Clam Jam.
Oh, yeah. Are your clams not sweet enough? My clam jam can sweeten up the most tardy, unhealthy clams. Take your clam, put some jam on it, and you got yourself a tasty hors hors d'oeuvre.
Tommy's Clam Jam. Oh, yeah. Tired of it tastes like old pussy? Here's a clam jam.
That was going to be my next question. Is clam jam code for something? That's pussy. I've never heard that.
Well,
Clam jam. I've heard
clam jam would be the secretion out of it. Clam is the pussy.
Gross.
Yeah. That's why I was like, clam jam. Tired of it tastes like old pussy? Try some clam jam. Like that being an add-on product to flavor.
Tastes like shit.
You got the shit flavor. Oh, you got the butthole flavor.
Oh, yeah, you went too low. Got too much butthole. I don't know in this game, Jay. I'm taking Dolphins money line.
I think in this one they both taste like butthole. And I'm going to go... well, we'll add another parlay piece. Got a parlay built in here. It's increased, though. Fuck it. I'm going to go to the original spread, Miami minus 5.5, which you're only buying a half point because they have the spread at 6. For some goddamn reason.
Why wouldn't you just stay with 6 then?
Because 6 doesn't win.
Yeah, but 6 is at least 2 field goals, so you push. That's a blocked.
I know at 5.5, I'd take the win though.
Yeah, but that's a block. That's a blocked extra point. You can still win or still push.
But why would I push when I want the win for
No,
half a point?
because you will lose if it's a blocked field goal and they win in overtime.
I know, but at 5.5, what you're saying is a push will win. That's what I'm saying. -5.5.
I know, but they're not going to have a scenario where they score 5 points.
No, 5 would lose.
Exactly, but I'm saying you are not missing odds. You're leaving money on the table. You make more money with not that much different risk.
I'll take the point
All
because
right.
6 wins, 2 field goals. If they win by 2 field goals, I take home money instead of pushing at the other one. And push, I just get my original money back, but I'd be taking home a win with the same amount of points.
Hell, by that logic, why don't you just buy a point and go -4.5?
You'd be buying a 1.5.
Oh, that's true. Why don't you buy a point and a half, go to 4.5?
Because then I'm giving up more money.
Yeah, but
I just want for the half a point. I'd rather take the point at 6 as a win.
okay. Jay locked in at 5.5 money line.
And I'm probably gonna say it's probably accurate for the -110 because -105 is 6.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So it's probably still that are just advertising that money line to try to get people to do it because it's stupid. -5.5, I guarantee you, is -110.
It looks like more people were taking the under too, because that's shifting in that favorite.
Yeah, I think they're also thinking about the old New Orleans teams that had good defense. I think this whole team's poop.
Kinda. They did hold the Commanders and Bills back to back to just 13 points both.
Commanders suck, dude. I don't know what to tell you. They're just not good at football right now.
I don't know what the fuck to tell you.
Kirk Cousins starting again. In another game, he could win. Very winnable game for him versus the New York plane wrecks. They are just a fucking plane wreck. -2.5 goes to the visiting Falcons. -150 on the money line. This will be Kirk's second start in a row. 2 weeks under the back as the leader, and he's finishing out the season because Michael Penix is done. IR'd.
I think he's done.
New York Jets will be starting Tyrod Taylor. Tell me where you leaning on this one.
I think the Falcons cover this because Kirk Cousins is still a superior quarterback. The Falcons still have a ton of great weapons like B.J. Robinson, and the Jets are still.
But John Robinson.
The Jets are still the fucking Jets. They're still bad. Like,
Yeah, they haven't improved.
I don't think.
Garrett Wilson's on IR. Actually, they've gotten worse.
I think a field goal is a very reasonable win for the Falcons on this.
Yeah,
one.
I usually take anything if it's up in the air money line, and there's still 2.5, and that's the one I'm leaning towards. I always take that cover.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go -2.5 to the Falcons. I could easily see it too coming up to the last second, but Falcons get that last drive.
All right, we
The
got
Jets aren't making that last drive on anybody.
No.
They're not good. So I don't think they have the skill to do it if they were in the position to do it. That's a rough one, Tommy.
It is.
That is a tough draw. Tommy, you have the Los Angeles Rams versus the Carolina Panthers. 2 very tough competitions in a row for you guys. Rams are 9-2. Panthers are 6-6. Coming off that Monday Night Football loss by 11 to the 49ers. The Rams are coming off of a win. Who'd they play? I know it was good, though. They only had to play a half, pretty much. Tampa Bay, 34-7.
Yep.
That's a good Tampa Bay team, too. A very good one.
They were a little injured.
Baker is now out for a foreseeable future with a shoulder injury.
Forever.
Shoulder sprain, I believe. -8.5 is going to the Rams. +500 on money line to the Panthers. 45.5 is the over/under. I think the over/under's in a place where they placed this one perfectly. Because if I was had to make my own here, and sometimes that's how I gamble, is I don't show myself the stats. I make what I think the stats would be, and then see how much of a deal I get when I see the real ones. I read that in a book somewhere that a gambler wrote. I can't remember who it was.
Okay.
But yeah, so you make your own, and then you see where your deal is. Because you're like, oh, I would have called this 6.5. They're giving me 8.5.
Yeah.
So you kind of see your openings a little bit more. I wouldn't take 10.5. Actually, I would do. God, I just wonder if y'all can score.
We can.
+10.5 to the Panthers isn't bad. Y'all have a good defense. The Rams just have so many weapons that you have to be a good defense everywhere because you can't be like, all right, we're putting our best corner on Devontae because they have Puka. You can't do that to Puka because there's Devontae. They also have a good running back, so you can't you can't not pack the box because if he has room, he's gone.
And what's going to happen is, unironically, the Rams are going to underestimate the Panthers. They're 9-2. They do not want an accidental injury to Puka, to Stafford, or someone. They're going to
And y'all are down a corner.
Exactly. They're going to play, but they're going to play conservative. They're going to be running the ball a lot.
I have the starting running back there. So.
medium throws. But they saw Jalen Horn pick up 3 interceptions. Stafford, all right, 2 interceptions. Stafford is not going to want those fucking stats next to his fucking name. He's not going to risk a stellar fucking Panthers defense trap gaming them. That's exactly what this is a trap game. Because they're in Carolina. The Rams have all the motivation not to fucking try their best to save it for the playoffs. I think Panthers plus 10.5 is solid. Plus, they came back. They learned their mistakes from this primetime game. They are better than they were yesterday. I think that makes all the difference.
I'm going to go. I just don't trust 10.5 from the Rams. I'm going to go plus 10.5 to the Panthers.
Lock.
Yeah, lock that up. I think the Rams are going to win the Super Bowl. That's just my pick still. How crazy would it be? So, LA Dodgers won.
No, yeah.
Clayton Kershaw retires. Who is Clayton Kershaw's best friend in the world, you ask, since high school? Matt Stafford.
Is it?
How Hollywood ending in LA would it be if he wins a Super Bowl for the same city his best friend just won the pennant for and then retires as well?
That's what's going to happen. They love that
We saw the storyline. We've seen the storyline.
They gave us a script.
I think last check was plus 700. Rams start hammering that for the Super Bowl winner, plus 700. Right now, just the best value you're going to get. In 2 weeks, they're going to be the number 1 because the Eagles just lost.
Yep. I like it. That does make the most sense. Per Rick Stroud, whether Mayfield will be able to play this coming Sunday against the Cardinals comes down to pain management. But either way, the QB's MRI results indicate that his shoulder issue is not viewed as long-term concern.
I think he's going to play.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it, though, I guess.
Oh, fuck. Teddy Bridgewater's his backup. He's playing.
Oh, yeah. I was saying he did terrible when he went into that game against the Rams.
God. But the Cardinals...
He is so slow. I didn't know Teddy Bridgewater was that slow. He tried to run. He got like 5 yards. He could have got... Anybody else would have got 15 yards. I was like, God damn, son.
He's like Ben Roethlisberger. Just terrible at it.
Yeah. And Peyton Manning.
I'm going to take the Buccaneers money line on this because they are a superior team. And I still do not like the Cardinals.
Yeah, I'm going to go Tampa here. I would almost drop to minus 2.5. I feel like you'd probably just pay about 125, minus 125 on it. That's what I would do. Field goal wins, like I said, guys. There's a reason they're giving you 3.5.
Yeah.
It's because it is more favorable to them.
Yeah.
They can see the field goal win just as much as I can. I'm going to drop at one point and try to win money versus lose money at 3 when I think that's honestly probably where this marker ends.
And that's why they dropped it from 6 to 3.5.
Yeah, they didn't drop it straight to like 2.5. They know what they're doing with that 1 point. So why don't you just fuck them, forfeit like, 10 cents on the dollar to them, and say, I'm going to beat you.
Yeah, I think it's a no-brainer.
So yeah, minus 2.5 is my pick for Tampa.
Nice, I'm staying with money line.
Roll it up, smoke it up, inhale, exhale.
Stand up, smoke. Sit down, smoke.
All right, Tommy, for this next game, we have the Minnesota Vikings coming in at 4-7 versus the Seattle Seahawks, 8-3. Minnesota Vikings are a plus 10.5 underdog. We don't know who their quarterback's going to be. Probably not J.J. McCarthy, as he reported concussion symptoms because he's a pussy. And the Vikings coming in at plus 550. The Seahawks coming in looking like they're going to kick some ass here.
Yeah, I agree. Sammy D, former Panther, he is coming off a tough loss. He did not look very good. Threw off pick after pick after pick. Like he worked at a fucking music store just making picks after picks. Not the best reference. But he needs this win. The Vikings need to survive. Totally different ball field. Carson Wentz is also fucking injured. So if Mr. fucking 9 himself isn't playing, who the hell knows who they're even going to goddamn start?
I don't even know who the third string guy was.
Exactly. So in my heart of
I tried
hearts...
looking it up. It didn't even come up.
Exactly. In my heart of hearts, I'm telling Seahawks cover minus 10.5.
I'm going to go here just for my own self-comfort here. I'm going to go minus 9.5, the original spread here. You're probably going to get it at like
Coward.
minus 125 to minus 130. Fuck yourself. And, for that little bit of money you sacrificed there, here's where we're going to add to it. We're going to hit a little bit. Over 41.5, I do believe in that.
Okay.
And I think minus 9.5 to the Seahawks.
I don't like that because I worry the Seahawks are going to have to score all of that themselves. But you never know. The Vikings may have a touchdown or two, and I can see Sammy D.
Don't you need that? Aaron Jones maybe running a touchdown?
I definitely fucking need it, but the way God hates me, it's hard to say where anything's gonna land. Hard to say.
That's rough.
I'm sticking with the -10.5.
Yep, I'm going to go -9.5, making that the lock, and the over 41.5.
Alrighty, I like it.
We're going to move on to the next one. Here we go.
Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's our scenario?
Check it. The Raiders 2-9 versus the Los Angeles Chargers, which are 7-4. The Las Vegas Raiders coming in as a +9.5 underdog, +400 on the money line. Over under 41.5. It has dropped since it opened 42.5, and also the spread has dropped to 0.5. Tommy, on this West Coast matchup, which one would you rather go to, Las Vegas or Los Angeles?
West Side, California.
I feel like that's an easy question.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Chargers are going to win this game. The question,
All right, ignore my question, man.
the question comes down to, can the Raiders cover?
Tommy's so locked in, didn't even care about my question yet.
I didn't hear the question. I was very locked in.
Which would you rather go to, Los Angeles or Las Vegas?
What am I doing? Is it
It's like a vacation.
It's a
like
vacation?
Yeah.
Well, I heard Los Angeles is like San Fran, and there's a lot of poop on the streets, and I don't like poop. So I think I would rather go to Las Vegas.
Las Vegas was fun. There's always something to do. City never sleeps. Shit goes all night.
I heard in a rumor Bruno Mars is deep gambling debt and has been forced to live in Las Vegas in a perpetual slavery where he has to do show after show to pay off his massive gambling debts.
I've heard simpler things. It's not total bullshit. He is there. It's pretty cool. You can see Bruno Mars. They also have, I know it's probably ridiculously expensive, probably hundreds of dollars a game. They have a golf course that goes right through the middle of Vegas.
No.
It's my dream to play a game on that course. It's so nice. I saw one on the train.
I don't know what I'm going to do if I lose my ball on the highway.
It's somewhere on fucking downtown. But yeah, it's such a nice course. Dream is to play an 18-hole game.
That'd be a lot of fun.
It'd be so sweet.
But, okay, I'm taking Chargers, money line. I'm going to have to parlay with something else. I just do not like this because Raiders are bad, but the Chargers also love pooping the bed.
I abstain. I feel like that's what any me would do at any time. So yeah, I was looking at this bed sheet and I thought, I don't like anything up here. And so I'm going to abstain on this one. I'm going to pull my hat out of the ring because I want to be honest with you guys. And I get the picks I give you guys, I want you to feel the confidence that I would bet those. There's nothing I would bet on the sheet.
All right.
Nothing.
I'm still taking that money line.
So Tommy's going money line -600. Add it with a parlay.
Yes, you have to.
Or if you got like 20 cents on it and want to make like 5.
Yeah.
Get you to a solid 26. You're at 20 cents. Is that what I say?
Yeah.
Get yourself to a solid 25 cents and then parlay that on a 10-legger for like 100 grand.
There you go.
And now you're building parlays with the best of them. You're cooking it up with Tommy Guns in 30 minutes. All right, guys. Our next matchup we have is the Buffalo Bills versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Pittsburgh Steelers are the +3.5 underdog at home. +165 on the money line. Over under is 47 and a hook. 0.5 for you non-bettors out there.
Or you seafaring sailors.
Yeah, if you just enjoy the hook. Tommy, where are you leaning on this matchup of hard-working cities, Buffalo and Pittsburgh?
Let's see. Both teams coming off some bad losses. Both a little bit butthurt. But I think only one of them will win. And that's the one that... Well, hell, no, the fucking Cowboys-Packers tied.
Yeah.
So this one, there will be a winner. There will not be a tie. I think it's going to be the Bills. I think the Bills cover the 3.5-point spread because they are a superior team. Aaron may not even be fucking playing. And the Steelers, I think, somehow know, like they have some psychic power to know that several of them are my fantasy and are trying to lose because they hate me and it's a grand conspiracy. I can't prove it, but I'm almost fucking positive. TK Metcalf.
It just keeps happening.
Gainesville fucking hate me. They want me to lose.
Is Metcalf playing? I thought I heard something. He's questionable.
I don't know if it's because they're anti-Semitic and believe I'm Jewish, even though I'm not. But I think it may be something to do with that.
What was the cover? 3.5.
3.5.
I'm going to drop that down to minus 2.5 Buffalo Bills. I think you'll get that like a minus 135-ish range, probably about 125, 135. I think it's worth the point. I can see it. Bills winning more by a field goal more than because at 4 points, I'm always taking a touchdown.
Yeah.
Because no one usually wins by 5 or 6 except for last week.
Except for when it happened.
Except for when it happens against me. So
that never happens except when it does.
Except when it does against me, goddamn. You know I took the 7. But yeah, I'm gonna go Buffalo Bills minus 2.5, and Tommy is going
3.5.
3.5.
That 2.5 is the lock.
2.5 is the lock.
Makes sense.
Yep. I'm gonna stay away from the over/under.
Sure.
That was
You took the original minus 3.5.
I've got more of a pussy. I've got more of a pussy.
You did. You became more of a VJJ. Of a JJ. Damn, you don't get that. You don't want to get that nickname.
I don't love myself. Say all the things you want about me, but I love myself. That shit's so funny.
All right, last one. Knock it out of the park.
Da-da-da. What's the old Monday Night Football scene? I'm trying to think. They used to have like a tone, like a dun 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 dun. Oh yeah, that's it. They play it when they start entering the game.
Yeah.
That was my first ringtone.
The New York Giants taking on the New England Patriots. Patriots, of course, 10-2. Giants 2-10, and versus of each other. Spread now sitting comfortably at 7.5. Patriots favorite. Jay, what are you leaning towards?
I'm gonna open up with a question first, Tommy. Which would you rather go to?
Oh, New England or New York? See, the problem is, do you go to New York or do you go to New Jersey where they play?
I'm going to say New Jersey. They're the New Jersey Giants.
I would rather go to the third ring of hell than New Jersey. So my instinct says to go to New England to Boston.
Isn't it weird that I think both of the names of the New York teams sound better as the New York or New Jersey? The New Jersey Jets.
That does.
And then the New Jersey Giants.
Yeah, because there's that J sound.
Yeah. Both of them sound better with New Jersey in front of it than New York, and that's just where they are.
Yeah. The Giants should be something else.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, let's get into this game. I'm going to go for this one. New England burned me last week, so I'm not really feeling too confident in going to take them to cover again, especially with that being exactly about where the line was last week, and they did not cover.
So you're taking Giants plus 7.5? Or
the over-under I don't love either. I'm going to go over here. And I'm thinking anytime touchdown score, Jackson Dart. Monday Night Football gets in the end zone. I think he's going to take it, whether the play's called for it or not. He's going to have to be careful with the head injuries. He's been tested. He's been evaluated for concussions 3 or 4 times this season, where they've like phoned down to the refs and pulled him out of the game to get tested.
Oh yeah.
So he's got to start avoiding those hits because he's going to start becoming Tua. You don't want to be Tua. No one wants to be Tua. Tua doesn't want to be Tua.
That motherfucker can't drive himself.
So I'm going to go, but I do believe Jackson Dart will find one. He was rushing for touchdowns in most of the games before he got injured. I think if he sees the end zone, he's going to go.
Makes sense.
And add on Travion Henderson anytime touchdown scorer, and parlay those two props together. But my main pick is for the Giants to not Giants cover over.
Okay. I'm taking the Patriots money line. I think this is a stellar year for Drake May. He's going to do what Purdy does and have a great Super Bowl run, play the best quarterback in the league and lose. And we're going to remember, oh yeah, that's Drake May. We all convinced ourselves he was good. It's like 49ers. We thought, Brock Purdy can beat Patrick Mahomes. No, he can't. And that's what happened. We're going to have the same thing. New England's going on a historic run post Tom Brady. And the Giants, man, Scadaboo's out. Dart's fucking halfway to death's door. But at the same time, I don't like the 7.5 because the Patriots have pretty much clinched the playoffs. They cannot risk an injury, and I do not see them playing aggressive. So I like the money line. I'm sticking past money line, and I think you can parlay that with some of the other stuff, like the Chargers and the Bucks money line, and drop it down to something decent.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what I'm doing. A little conservative.
A little
smart money.
Pussy. All right, guys. So that ties us up for NFL football. There is no UFC this week, but we do have 2 parlays coming for you right after this.
Ooh.
And then we will be getting to the outro. But there's 2 parlays coming up for you, NBA and NHL. Wait for it, guys. He shoots, he scores!
All right, hockey fans. For this week, we've got a Saturday special hockey parlay that's going to be chilling to the bone because of how much money you're going to win. First off, we're taking the Flyers money line over the New Jersey Devils on Saturday. Devils aren't looking too hot, and these Philly fellers are flying. We're going to pair that up with the Nashville Predators at home against the Winnipeg Jets. We're going to, of course, take this money line. Predators are at home. They got a little bit of more fight against them, and I don't respect Canada as a country or a team. Then we're going to round it off with the Blues taking on the Utah Mammoths. The Mammoths are a very relatively new team, and I don't think they're going to be around very long before they hit extinction. So, with that being said, we've got ourselves a 3-game parlay for the books. We got the St. Louis Blues, Nashville Predators, and the Philadelphia Flyers. Lock it now so you can make all your money back as quick as possible. And on the 7th day, God rested, but we sure fucking didn't, because we're hard at work gambling. And what do we have here? We got ourselves a little hockey parlay cooking up on the ice. Doesn't make a lot of sense, but we're going to get right into it. First off, the Carolina Hurricanes are taking on the Cogni Flames. These Cowboy Flames aren't anything to write home about, and the Canes are a cooking. The Storms are brewing, and it's coming through. You can take that money line every day of the week. Next, we're taking the Mighty Ducks over the Chicago Blackhawks. The Blackhawks, of course, still have their very racist logo head, and we don't much care for that. If the Commanders have to change, so does the Chicago. Until those racists do, we're not betting on them. Then, lastly, we're going to finish with the Dallas Stars taking on the Ottawa Senators. Ottawa, once again, is Canadian still, and we still do not care for that. Dallas will have them seeing stars in no time. So, to recap that great icy parlay, we've got the Dallas Stars, Carolina Hurricanes, and the Mighty Ducks. Wah.
If you're picking sports, I know when you look at me, you're probably thinking, that dude knows basketball, because that's what everybody thinks when they see me. So I have got a stellar parlay for you guys for this Saturday, and we're going to do Sunday as well. For the first game, I'm betting against my own team here. I'm going Minnesota over the Celtics money line that morning, or at 5 p.m., sorry about that, at 5 p.m. I'm also going to take the Bulls money line. It is a parlay, so I know the bad odds here doesn't line up great, but we're going to go Bulls over the Pacers money line. I feel like that is just known and what's going to happen. We're going to take the Warriors, another one of those games where not the greatest on odds, but you're going to add it to this parlay because it's just something, a for sure parlay piece that it's going to something you can count on. Maybe if it's your anchor, if it has to be. Lastly, I'm going to take the over, whatever that lands at, for the Nuggets Suns game. I think that's going to be a scoring fest. So for that day, we're going to go ahead and say we got the Timberwolves over the Celtics. We have the Bulls over the Pacers. We have the Warriors over the Pelicans, and the over-under in the Nuggets Suns. 4 legs for you guys. Bet it. Make that fucking money, and then you'll remember J knows B ball. It's just what it is. So we're going to go into Sunday here. Let's go ahead and get me switched over. We have, I'm going to go ahead and get you another 3. I'm going to do 3 legs on Sunday. It's God's day. Even he took one off. So we are going to go ahead, and I'm going to take the... I'm going to go ahead and take the Thunder over the Portland Trailblazers. Another one of those parlay pieces. May not be the greatest odds, but it's just, you know what is going to happen. The Thunder are looking at repeating this year. We also have, on this parlay, we're going to go Spurs over the Timberwolves. I know the day before, Saturday, I'm saying what a good team the Timberwolves can be, are at their core. Spurs are just on fire. Wemby is literally proving that he is from another planet. He is an alien, and that we are just not worthy being of any other height besides 7 foot and doing anything against him. If he can stay healthy, keep his ankles healthy, then then they're probably going to be competing for another title here. But the Thunder also, like I said, they're only won 17-1. So I'm going to go. You got Thunder, the Spurs, and for that last piece, we're going to go ahead and go as the Lakers. They've actually done well while LeBron has been gone. He is back now. They are 12-4 in his farewell season that everyone believes. I think that's where we're at. Could be his farewell season. I think for the NBA, for them to be competitive, it's good for their storyline. It's in the script. So we're going to go Lakers, Thunder, Spurs. 3 money line bets for you on this Sunday. Guys, bet that shit. Those are holy numbers. Coming to you for a Sunday bet. Just go ahead and make that money. God wants you to make that money. So make that money.
Listen up. Parlay or Die Productions is officially on Whatnot. Yeah, that's right. We leveled up.
If you're buying sports cards, memorabilia, jerseys, collectibles, or you're just trying to hunt down that one thing you didn't know you needed until 2 a.m., do us a solid and use our Whatnot QR code when you sign up or make a purchase.
It costs you absolutely fucking nothing. Zero. But it helps the pod in a massive way. More support equals more content, which I know you guys absolutely love. More giveaways, more chaos, and of course, more chances for us to be one leg away from legendary.
So next time you jump on Whatnot, hit our QR code and help keep Parlay or Die cooking.
So, download Whatnot, scan the code, support the boys. And you know what? While you're at it, play some better parlays. Parlay or Die, baby.
All right, guys, that is a great episode you just got there.
It was good.
I think I have a good feeling about the win percentages this week. Guys, you're going to want to hammer those bets. We're just dishing you free money. We are coming off of a great record last week. Both of us over 60%. The record, we'll post right here.
Yeah, right here.
Right here. Woo! It's a great record. That's a great record right there.
But yeah, follow us on all the social medias. You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. We're starting to blow up. We had that one video. 20,000.
You might have saw it.
You definitely saw it. 20,000.
You might have saw it.
You probably heard your neighbor talking about it. Or your mistress when you were having that affair you're not allowed to talk about because everyone will be mad at you.
Or that touching memorial to the marshal. 75.
Oh, that was so
that
good.
got 7,700 likes.
Or that
we'll
Ricky,
never forget that.
Or that Ricky Bobby one that was really funny about Arch Manning.
Yeah, we've got good stuff on there, guys. You're going to want to like, comment, and subscribe on all of them. We could use your help.
And we engage with that shit pretty regularly. Like,
Yeah,
if you
I
comment, there's a good chance we're going to comment back.
Yeah, so drop the comments. We will get a response. Maybe violent one, if you get us violent. We will get violent. We're not afraid to get violent. We don't want to get violent. We'll say that.
I'm not supposed to get violent. They told me I'm not.
My probation officer said, stop getting violent. And I'm like, what, am I supposed not to go to Walmart? All right, guys.
Yeah.
So that was a great... we will see you next week. Thank you.
And remember, you're always one leg away from legendary.